Right, settle in for 3 minutes, will you? Maybe find yourself a quiet spot. Rebus here, and I've got something important to get off my chest. So you might be thinking, here's some Scottish git talking through a computer. Who's that supposed to be authentic? Fair question, and I'm nae going to dance around it. You see, artificial intelligence is like everything else in this world, mostly rubbish with the occasional gold nugget. Scroll through any platform and you'll find endless AI-generated nonsense, fake motivational quotes, generic advice, soulless content designed to grab your attention and give you nothing in return. But here's what I learned through decades of getting it wrong. It's nae who delivers the message that matters, it's the bloody message itself. I spent years dismissing good advice because I didn't like the person giving it. Teenager telling me something wise? What the kids know. Working class mate sharing hard-won wisdom? He's nae got qualifications. Meanwhile, I'd listened to some fancy expert spouting theoretical nonsense because they had the right credentials. What a mug I was. The best advice I ever got came from unexpected places. A cleaner who taught me more about work ethic than any business guru. A barista who understood human nature better than trained psychologists. My good wifey, Eve, who could smell trouble from miles away while I was busy being polite to manipulators. See, the truth doesn't care about packaging, ken? Wisdom doesn't need a posh accent or a university degree to be valid. Some of the most profound insights come from folk who've just lived life and learned from their mistakes. Now, I'm speaking to you through artificial intelligence, but every story I tell you, every piece of advice, that comes from real experience, real pain, real growth. The voice might be generated by a computer, but the wisdom behind it was earned through actual living. I've been thrown under the bus by manipulators, nearly lost my marriage to people-pleasing, spent years thinking I was nae good enough because I didn't fit their wee boxes. That's real struggle, real lessons, real scars that taught me something worth sharing. The delivery system doesn't matter. What matters is whether the content helps you, teaches you something, or makes you think differently about your own life. Here's what really gets me wound up. Folk who judge a book by its cover and miss the good stuff inside. They'll ignore brilliant advice from their grandmother because she's old-fashioned, then pay hundreds for some life coach telling them the exact same thing in fancy language. Or they'll dismiss something because it comes through technology, as if the medium somehow invalidates the message. That's like refusing to read a great book because you didn't like the font. I've seen folk learn more practical wisdom from a 3-minute video than from years of expensive therapy. Nae because therapy's bad, it helped me enormously, but because sometimes the right message at the right time can crack something open, regardless of how it reaches you. So, here's my challenge to you this week. Stop judging content by its packaging and start judging it by its results. Does it help you understand yourself better? Does it give you tools to improve your life? Does it make you feel less alone in your struggles? If the answer's yes, then it doesn't matter if it comes from a professor, a plumber, or a Scottish git talking through a computer. Good advice is good advice, wisdom is wisdom, and truth is truth. The messenger is just logistics, the message is what changes your life. Well, there's your 3 minutes. Now go find some wisdom wherever it comes from and actually use it instead of worrying about who's delivering it. See you soon, and remember, it's the content of character that counts, nae the character delivering the content.